ITV's Emmerdale has revealed a major update about Dr. Todd, and it's likely to satisfy many loyal viewers of the soap. Fans know that Dr. Todd spent several weeks blackmailing Charity over the truth about Layla's parentage after previously mistreating Jacob. The storyline took a shocking turn last month when Dr. Todd sexually assaulted Charity in disturbing scenes at Jacob's fold. Since then, the doctor has left the village to begin a new job in Sheffield, while Charity has been left struggling to cope with the trauma of the attack. Although the police investigation has moved forward at a slow pace, Thursday's episode, July 16, introduced an important breakthrough when officers arrived to question Vanessa, who had once been in a relationship with Todd. During the interview, DS Reid asked Vanessa about her history with the doctor before raising a sensitive question. She wanted to know whether Todd had ever behaved in a way that made Vanessa feel uneasy or crossed any boundaries. Vanessa immediately denied ever experiencing anything inappropriate, leading DS Reid to explain that a serious accusation had now been made against the doctor. Not long afterwards, Vanessa visited Charity, where she learned for the first time that Todd had sexually assaulted her. Charity admitted that she felt foolish because she believed she had been safe, but Vanessa quickly reassured her that she had done nothing wrong. Still struggling with her emotions, Charity questioned whether there was something about her that had caused these terrible events, referring to both her past ordeal with Bales and the recent assault. Vanessa firmly rejected that idea, insisting that none of it was Charity's fault and expressing regret that she had never recognized Todd's true nature. Vanessa then remembered meeting Todd and Manpreet at the pub on the night of the attack and suddenly realized what must have happened to Charity shortly before they met. Charity also praised her husband, Mackenzie, for supporting her throughout the ordeal, but admitted she needed to face her emotional recovery herself, rather than relying on him every time she struggled. Vanessa reminded her that she would never have to face everything alone. Now that Vanessa knows the truth, viewers are questioning whether she could become caught up in Todd's mysterious future death. Flash-forward scenes have already revealed that the villain will be found dead, but the circumstances surrounding the killing remain unknown as more enemies continue to emerge. Many fans were deeply moved after watching Charity finally confide in Vanessa. One viewer wrote on X that these were the scenes they had been waiting for, because Vanessa understood Charity's past trauma in a way that Mackenzie could not. Another fan pointed out that Vanessa had no reason to suspect the police questioning was connected to Charity, yet she recognized almost immediately that something serious had happened simply by seeing her reaction. A third viewer praised the episode for showing how quickly Vanessa realized Charity was in distress, saying she had always been able to sense when something was wrong, and was pleased that the show highlighted their close bond once again. A fourth fan also welcomed the development, saying they were eager to see how Vanessa's friendship and support would help Charity recover, especially because she had witnessed many of Charity's darkest moments and knew exactly how to help her through them. Emmerdale star Bradley Riches left devastated after thieves steal treasured coffee truck. Emmerdale actor Bradley Riches has revealed some heartbreaking news after becoming the victim of a theft. The star, who portrays Lewis Barton in the ITV soap, shared the upsetting update on Instagram on Wednesday, July 15. Explaining that he likes to be open about both the good and difficult moments in his life, Bradley admitted that this week had taken a painful turn. Alongside a mirror selfie, in which he attempted to stay positive, the actor explained that things were far from cheerful behind the scenes, despite appearances. Away from his role in Emmerdale, Bradley also owns and operates a coffee truck business with his husband Scott. He revealed that thieves had stolen not only his personal car, but also the coffee truck that serves as the center of their business. Expressing his sadness, Bradley said the loss was especially painful because both vehicles represented years of hard work and dedication. He explained that the week had started on a high after returning from the Heartstopper premiere, only to discover he had been robbed when he arrived home. While he acknowledged that losing his car was upsetting, Bradley admitted that the disappearance of the coffee truck had affected him the most. He described himself as absolutely heartbroken over losing two things he had worked so hard to build. He ended his message with a remark aimed at whoever was responsible, saying he hoped the person who stole them would have a very bad day. Emmerdale viewers suspect Serena Sugden has a hidden agenda after major revelation. Emmerdale has finally explained Serena Sugden's connection to John Sugden, but many viewers remain convinced she is hiding something. The latest episode also saw Aaron Dingle warn Robert that Serena's actions could put Victoria's freedom in serious danger. Serena, who arrived in the village last month, shocked both residents and fans by revealing she belonged to the famous Sugden family. She first appeared after finding Charity in distress by a lake following the assault carried out by Dr. Todd. Since then, Serena has repeatedly asked questions about John, leaving several villagers suspicious of her true intentions. Concerns grew even further when Vanessa noticed her reading a news article about Nate Robinson's death. Viewers know Nate was secretly killed by John before his body was dumped in the lake. Although Vanessa chose not to confront Serena at the time, she later shared her concerns with Moira. Believing something wasn't right, Moira contacted Robert to warn him about Serena's behaviour. As Robert was leaving, he crossed paths with Kev Barton, who suddenly realised where he recognised Serena from. Kev revealed that she had previously worked as a police officer, a discovery that immediately raised the stakes. The revelation could spell trouble for Robert, Aaron and Moira, who have all played a part in covering up the truth about John's death. As viewers know, Victoria killed him in self-defense after he tried to persuade her to leave the village with him and start a new life elsewhere. The incident was officially ruled a suicide, allowing Victoria to travel to Portugal with her son Harry after the traumatic events. During Wednesday's episode, July 15th, Serena questioned Bob Hope about the sale of Butler's farm after learning it had been transferred to the Tates without ever being advertised on the open market. Robert quickly dismissed her questions, fearing she might uncover the truth about Victoria. He then turned the conversation back onto Serena, encouraging her to explain why she had been so interested in John. Serena revealed that her mother had faced serious financial difficulties, prompting John to cash in his army pension early to help support the family. She added that some of the money remained untouched, and said she hoped to use it to compensate people who had suffered because of him. After it was suggested that Nate's former wife, Tracy, could receive some of the money, Vanessa questioned whether she would even be willing to accept the offer. Aaron, however, remained deeply suspicious after Serena appeared to work out that Victoria was responsible for John's death. Furious that Robert had risked exposing both themselves and Victoria, Aaron stormed away. The episode ended with Serena making her way towards Houghton Police Station, a moment that immediately fueled fresh speculation among viewers. Many fans took to social media to share their doubts, with one viewer writing on X that they didn't believe Serena's explanation for leaving the police force and felt her story seemed extremely suspicious. Emmerdale is broadcast every weekday at 8 p.m. on ITV1. Episodes are also released for streaming from 7 a.m. on ITVX and YouTube.